Actually, I can give three C's na lang para mabilis. So, one is commitment. Commitment in terms of you really have to put everything there, and also the values of attention to details, something like that, perfection of work. Because if you're not committed, you're not even perfect of a single course of action, right? So commitment, number one. Number two is creativity. Creativity in terms of working under pressure, tight deadlines, yung discarding mo na sinasabi. Because when you're creative, sabi nga ng boss ko, I could share this parang tagline niya, there are many ways to kill the cat. Right? So meaning to say that you should not focus on just one plan. Make a plan B, plan C, or plan D, or even plan A, B, A to Z, right? Because there are many ways to kill the cat. So but actually I wanted to put some humor on that, but I don't want to of course to share. But then again, at the back of my mind, if there are nine lives of cats, so I would be making 10 plans so that I can already kill the cat at the 10th time the cat is over, right? So basically like that. And then the other C is communication. Communication in terms of, because as a CPA or an accountant, trustworthiness is so special. If you're not trustworthy, then you are not even qualified to be a CPA. Because you're holding a lot of money, you're making a lot of decisions in terms of, financial capacity, financial impact as well, and even in the financial impact in the whole country. So basically, trustworthy is being the priority. So that three C's, commitment, creativity, and communication.
If you will be given three wishes, what would you wish for?
Actually, nasabi ko na siya. Actually, my wish is, of course, for myself and for my family, to give them the best of what I can give, and then to have a good and lasting relationship. Yun. And then for my country, of course, I wanted also the Philippines to be progressive and all, so that everyone in this country is not just involved in drugs, involved in crime. So I don't want, actually I hate news right now because I don't want to see all those negativity. I don't want to entertain, because the more I entertain them, it weakens me. So I wanted to see a lot of some positive outcome, some good everything good vibes.
Sir, what do you think will make you an extraordinary professional?
Actually, being an extraordinary, I don't know if I made that already. I just want to share this memorable of mine in Smart. And this is the first time that I just experienced it when I left Smart. Holy Week time, right? So, when I started at Smart back in 2008 until 2017, all the Holy Weeks I spent in Smart. So I just spent that Holy Week, this recent Holy Week in 2018
With the family.
with the family. So that is all. So I remember those days. Because at that time, with those vacations, long vacation, it's a lot of time for me to concentrate on the things that I should do in my work. I wanted to construct solutions. I wanted to build those templates, those automation. So that time, it gives me a lot of opportunities to think, to design, without distraction of any. Steph, can you make this report? Steph, can you help me with this one? Without those things. So that Holy Week time is actually time for me to make the most of it in Smart. So after that, 9 years of
9 years, nine Holy Weeks.
Yes, 9 Holy Weeks spent entirely in Smart. So I'm just happy I just spent it with my family last Holy Week time.
What is your advice to aspiring accountants?
Actually, hardworking is primary. Because the moment that you feel that something lousy about your life or something like that, so just stick to your plan. It means that don't lose hope, because a lot of struggles along the way. So just be open to those struggles, that you cannot win everything. There are some wins, there are some losses. So those things will make you up. It's how the way you treat those losses, treat those winnings. So basically, it's all about appreciation of those things. If you know you failed on this one because of these greater things that will come, so be it. You should be able to see those things. So that's it. Hardworking and be able to just go with the life. Don't push yourself too hard. Don't push yourself too hard, because the moment you push yourself too hard, one, maybe your health will be compromised, right? Because in Smart, even though I am hardworking, actually I even slept at the office. But then again, when I feel something, I feel dizzy, I feel weak, I made it a point that I would, rest for a while to bring back the
To generate
to
the
generate-
energy.
Yes, generate the energy and all. So don't push yourself.
That's your advice to the aspiring accountants. How about your advice to your fellow accountants?
Given the situation that we all know being accountant is, do your best. Do your best. And everything you do your best. Maybe it in small matters, make it a point that it's so big. It's so big. The value that you're giving is so big. Even that you're just, encoding one page or something to the report, it's so big. Make it so big. Because in doing that, you will see a lot of changes in your life. Not just because you did this, you do that, but because the value that you're putting into that output is, will also be a big value for those who will have.
How about your advice to other professionals?
Of course, hardworking also, because I don't know the energy or the circumstances like being an engineer, but given the fact that, being an engineer or being a lawyer, actually I wanted to become a CPA lawyer as well, but because of financial matters as well, I forgot that because a lot of tuition fees, it would take another 5 years or 10 years to finish the one, so I just forgot that. Maybe MBA, I can take that. At least 1 to 2 years I can take that, or even 4 years, but not too long or something like that.
That's it. May question ka pa? Dali, ayan, sir. Before
so
we end
much,
po, may
sir.
ipapa